Hello everyone, my name is Rob, welcome to Kinetic Rugby League. In this video I'm going to be giving you my round 3 team of the week from the Rugby League World Cup. So let's get started. So before I get started on the specific team of the week, I'm just going to quickly explain how I go about doing these videos for anyone that's new to the channel. Now I have to create a 17-man squad with a starting 13 and a 4-man bench. Now the 4-man bench will typically be comprised of players that are honourable mentions on most likely losing teams from the past week. And the starting 13 will be players in their specific positions from where they played in this last week as well. Now, instead of just picking a bunch of players from one team that may be dominated, I must select at least one player from every single nation, and I can select a maximum of 2 players from one nation in order to make the 17-man squad. So, without further ado, let's get started on the team of the week. Starting with the fullback position, I'm going to go with Adam Dwayhe from Lebanon. He had 4 conversions, 1 try and 5 try assists. Now another player from Lebanon was Rajab. He had a try and 5 assists as well. I thought they were both quality, but in terms of specific positions, the fullback position was available for Adam Dwayhe. Got himself the 4 conversions as well, just to kind of edge ahead of Rajab. So I was happy, definitely happy to take Dwayhe in my fullback position, and that is my Lebanon pick. Onto the left wing position, I've gone with Taylor May from Samoa. He got himself 6 line breaks, a try save and 4 tries on top of that as well. I thought he had a quality game. There are a couple times where he slipped over, could have really broken through a few more times. But yeah, dominant, 4 tries in a week. You definitely have to put him in your team of the week. So yeah, Taylor May is my pick for Samoa. Onto the left centre position now, I'm going to go with Justin Olam from Papua New Guinea. Now, he had 174 run meters, which I believe was one of the best for Papua New Guinea. He had a line break assist, 77 post-contact meters, which was the best for Papua New Guinea, and 10 tackle breaks, which I also think was the best for Papua New Guinea. I was a little bit unsure who to put in from Papua New Guinea and in what position. But looking at those stats, one of the best in meters, a line break assist, which most of them didn't have, 77 post-contact meters being the most, and 10 tackle breaks. He was dominant as usual. I'm fine going with Justin Olam. Plenty of other options from Papua New Guinea, but yeah, solid performance from Olam, and he's going to be my Papua New Guinea pick. Onto the right centre position now, I'm going to go with Will Penasini. This is the second time I've put him in my team of the week. He made it in week 1, but this time round he got himself 3 line break assists, 1 try assist, and 4 tries. Those kind of numbers you can't really leave out of a team of the week. So yeah, Will Penasini had a great performance. I'm surprised players like Katoa, who was on his right wing, didn't get more tries or even assists with the amount of times he touched the ball and the amount of meters he got. But yeah, Will Penasini had a fantastic game, 4 tries and an assist. Definitely goes in my team of the week, and that is my pick for Tonga. Next up is the right wing position. I'm going to go with Campbell Graham from Australia. Got himself 2 tries, 3 line breaks, and 5 tackle breaks. I thought whenever he got the ball, he looked dominant. He looked really dangerous, especially in 10 meters from the try line. Looked like he could score most times. 2 tries, 3 line breaks, 5 tackle breaks. Pretty strong. Had a hell of a game. There were certainly other options from Australia that I could have gone with, but I think based on the specific positions available, right wing was available. Campbell Graham had a hell of a game. I think it was very easy for me to go with him at the right wing position, so that is my pick for Australia. Onto the standoff position, I've gone with Mark Sneed from England. Now, he got himself a try, 5 assists, and 13 conversions. Got himself 30 points this week against Greece. Him and George Williams both ran the game in the halves, but I'm going to lean more towards Mark Sneed because of the conversions, and I believe he got more assists as well. But yeah, Mark Sneed ran nearly everything in line with George Williams. He was absolutely exceptional. So yeah, a try, 5 assists. Yeah, you just can't leave him out. So yeah, that's going to be my England pick. Onto the scrum half position now, I've gone with Jerome Hughes. This was quite possibly one of the easiest decisions I could have made. Got himself 2 tries, 3 assists, and 18 tackle breaks. The guy dominated. He was the difference. New Zealand were lacking slightly in week 1 and week 2. Only slightly, but they still showed plenty of dominance because they've got quality all over. But Jerome Hughes came back into the side and they looked smooth. They looked clean. They looked efficient. and he was just an absolute menace in the halves. 18 tackle breaks is ridiculous, and getting 2 tries and 3 assists to go with it as well. He was incredible. One of the easiest decisions I've had to make in these 3 videos so far that I've done for Team of the Week. So yeah, Jerome Hughes is going to be my New Zealand pick. Onto the first prop position, I'm going to go with Justin Sangare of France. This is the second time he's made my Team of the Week. He only played 46 minutes, and in that time had 107 run meters, which was joint second best for the team. He had 36 post-contact meters, which was, I think, top 3 or 4 for France, and 29 tackles, which I believe was top 3 or 4 for France as well. So only 46 minutes, and compared to other props and other players like hookers that typically get a ton of tackles in the game, he had really, really strong numbers for only 46 minutes. So I'm happy, more than happy to put him on my Team of the Week. It's difficult for prop positions because, you know, they don't always end up in the limelight, but look at those specific stats. Being as strong as he was for France with so many few minutes compared to the rest of his team, I'm happy to put him in the Team of the Week, and that is my pick for France. Moving on to the hooker position now, I'm going to go with Peter Mamazelis from Greece. He had 26 post-contact meters, which I believe was the best for Greece in their game versus England, 29 tackles, which I believe was the best as well, and a try involvement as well. For them, they only got the 1 try, and he was involved in the try, so that was kind of the thing that edged it for me. I had to compare hookers from Greece, and I think as Scotland, Italy, and Jamaica at the time, trying to figure out who had the best game as I'd gone through all the other positions, and he, out of all of them, had the better game quite clearly, you know, with the most post-contact meters and tackles, plus a try involvement. So yeah, I'm going to go with Peter Mamazelis, and that is my Greece pick. Moving on to the second prop position now, I'm going to go with Tom Burgess from England, and that completes my 2 picks for England. He had 203 total meters, which I believe was top 3 for England. He had 90 post-contact meters, which was the most for England. 2 tries on top of that as well, and just looked completely dominant whenever he came on. And 90 post-contact meters is ridiculous. Absolutely insane. He didn't even start as well. Like, he got, you know, a good amount of minutes, but 203 meters and 90 post-contact meters is ridiculous. And 2 tries on top of it as well. Easily gets in my Team of the Week, and that's my second pick for England. Moving on to the second row position, on the left-hand side, I'm going to go with Bailey Antrobus from Wales. He had 152 metres, 71 post-contact metres, and 38 tackles. All 3 of those stats were the most in those areas for Wales, and they all came from Bailey Antrobus. So it wasn't the best game from Wales, let's be honest. They put in a really, really strong shift, and Bailey Antrobus getting the most meters, most post-contact meters, and most tackles. I think it's fairly easy to put him in my Team of the Week, so that is going to be my pick for Wales. Onto the second row position, on the right-hand side, I'm going to go with James Bentley from Ireland. Now again, he had the most post-contact meters, which was only 27, and the most tackles, which was 45 for Ireland. The thing is, typically the teams that dominate games will most likely have players in the backs because they will have scored so many tries or had so many assists. So you kind of have to look towards a losing team when it comes to the forwards because they don't, stats-wise, don't really shine so much. So I tend to look at meters, post-contact meters, and tackles for the forwards. James Bentley had the most post-contact meters and tackles for Ireland on the right-hand side in the second row position. So to me, that makes complete sense, and that is going to be my pick for Ireland. Onto the final position in the starting 13 at lock, I'm going to go with Taniela Sadrugu from Fiji, and that completes all of the winning teams anyway. He got himself a try assist, 62 post-contact meters, which I believe was either the best or one of the best. And he had a line break and a line break assist to go with it as well. So looking at the stats, plus the game for Fiji was a little bit sloppy, wasn't as clinical as they could have been. The lock position was available, and looking at the stats, a try assist, a hell of a lot of post-contact meters, a line break and a line break assist. Pretty good stats, so I'm happy to put him there, and that's going to be my pick for Fiji. Now that the 13-man squad is out of the way, which I'm actually pretty happy with, to be honest, I think that's not a bad team. I think last week I was quite confident with players in their positions, and I'm equally confident, if not more so, especially with the stats I've just gone through. But now moving on to the bench, the nations that I've not yet selected are Scotland, Italy, Jamaica, and Cook Islands. So looking at those players, the player for Scotland that I'm going to go with is Luke Bain. He had 104 metres, 31 post-contact metres, 35 tackles, and was basically top 5 for most of those stats areas. I believe it was top 5 for metres, top 3 for post-contact metres, and the most for tackles, I believe. So Luke Bain in a losing team, stats stood out fairly well for them. Happy to put him on the bench. From Italy, I'm going to go with Luke Polselli. He had 113 metres, 34 post-contact metres, 3 kick diffuses, and 3 try saves. Pretty strong from a fullback there. For Jamaica, I'm going to go with Mo Agaro. He had 192 metres, which was the most. 51 post-contact metres, which was also the most. 3 tackle breaks, which was, I think, joint the highest for Jamaica, and got a try as well. So I was considering Michael Lawrence in the prop position in the starting 13, but I felt more inclined to go with Justin Sangare and go with Mo Agaro as an honourable mention on the bench. And finally for Cook Islands, I've gone with KL Iro for the second week in a row. He started at fullback in the starting 13 last week, but this week gets an honourable mention on the bench. Had 102 metres, 34 post-contact metres, which was the most. He had 13 tackles at fullback, which is pretty good. 7 tackle breaks and a try assist as well. So I was very happy to put him back in the team of the week. But yeah, I'm very happy with how that's all sort of worked out. I don't think there are too many other combinations that I really would have gone with. There's maybe just 1 or 2 individuals from a small handful of teams I maybe could have put in there, but I'm pretty happy with how that's all worked out. So that's going to be it for this video. If you have your own combination of the team of the week that you would go with, let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with new content. You can also follow the social media accounts in the description down below. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.